here we go. We'll do a little walk around. I've affectionately started calling it Barbie D2 because of its obvious physical characteristics and similarities to the little guy from Star Wars. So it's not a bad little design. I got a used compressor tank to build it off a website that's based in Utah to buy and sell used stuff. Cut it down. I didn't want the whole 120 gallon tank. I just didn't have room for it in my yard. So we went vertical with it. But we just finished up these shelves today. This is a bent laminate wood shelf made out of Iroko, which is kind of like teak. Cheaper though, which is nice, but it'll hold up to the weather. And then we did a bent laminate handle for it. These are just supported by some pretty straightforward brackets underneath here, and we've got this little lip here that I welded on some 1/4-inch rod all the way around the lid separation so that it sealed in the smoke so it didn't leak like crazy. The lid, I've already seasoned it. I've done a little barbecuing. I've actually cooked a few burgers and some chicken on it, but I haven't smoked with it yet. Couple things. The lid here weighs actually a lot because it's about 1/4-inch steel. It's the end cap of a compressor tank. So what I did, and a lot of this was for my wife, is I put these spiral torsion springs on here, so it's spring loaded. It probably takes the weight of the lid from about 30 pounds to about 10 pounds of lift. It's really nice. Got one gauge up top here, so we get a top reading, and then we got one down here for mid barrel reading. Then I've got obviously my digital with my probe going inside. And then this is the screw top vent where I can regulate my heat. And then I've got I got my 3 bottom vents here. This one's kind of tight, so I can't get it undone with my hand, but you can get it undone with an Allen wrench. Here's one on the back here that I can tighten. And they're spring loaded, if you can see in there, so that when you loosen it, it pushes it out. And then when you screw it back in, it tightens it up. And then we've got a door back here so we can load charcoal without letting out that much heat. We can keep control of the heat. So that's the majority of it. I can do about 4 shelves worth of food here, meat. That's with the lid up on the hinges. I got little stops on those hinges, and then bring the lid down. And I've got my slide, and I've got my big doors here. So you can see I've got right now I've got 3 shelves in there, and then my fire is in the bottom here, and I've got a hole in the middle there. That's kind of for cleaning, for rinsing and sweeping out any ashes after use. You can see the 3 vents there. Yeah, but that's about it. So hope you enjoy. Sorry, Steve, that we couldn't build this when I was in Tempe, but maybe someday I'll have a big giant smoker business and I'll give you a super discount on one. How's that sound? So, alright.